A maestro and a DJ walk into a bar. That's how Mercury Soul began in 2009. Launching at SF's Mezzanine Club, our first show featured classical sets conducted by Benjamin Schwartz, between art installations by Ann Patterson, and DJ sets I mixed before a sold-out crowd of 1,400. The project began with a vision to bring classical music to a new generation using imaginative stagecraft, ambient information, and the invitation to roam and socialize. Why? Classical music has not caught up to the 21st century's developments in live experience. While our amazing concert halls aren't going anywhere, we need to explore new ways to experience this music, and Mercury Soul is a kind of concept car for concert experience. Seated with a $50,000 grant from the Creative Capital Foundation, we brought this unique vision to orchestras around the country while anchoring our organization in San Francisco's clubs. No one else is welcoming audiences into this kind of immersive mix of classical music, DJing, and spectacular production. Vivid production has always been a key element in our vision to animate the deep experience of classical music, allowing programming freedom by making our shows can't-miss experiences. In recent years, we've migrated to iconic spaces, filling cathedrals, historic banks, and even the U.S. Mint with people hungry for a fun musical adventure. So, how do we build a show? Programming, production, and platform. We start with site visits, considering questions of staging, projections, lighting, sound, and flow. Where's the best place to put the stage? What about the DJ? Are there additional platforms for pop-up solo performers? Do the walls work with mapped projections that allow for legible text? How will the sound bounce around the space? Then we get busy programming. Every show requires a different approach. Some venues suggest edgier programming, while others demand more atmospheric fare. Unique in the field, Mercury Soul features bespoke compositions created for each event. These Mercury interludes guide us from the DJs to the classical sets, allowing the audience time to take note of the classical ensembles before they delve into the repertoire. The ways the DJs link up with the classical ensembles is a fascinating bit of coordination that Mercury Soul has developed. Audiences come for our full experience, allowing us the freedom to program all manner of aesthetics from composers known and unknown. Classical music marketing is almost always centered on the repertoire, which sometimes selects against unfamiliar rep. The magical integration of sound design, lighting design, and projection design all support our vision of bringing classical music alive for a new generation. In addition to our shows, Mercury Soul's education program directly impacts the next generation. Traditional classical music outreach focuses on younger students. Mercury Soul's combination of DJs and classical music is the perfect wake-up call for the overlooked teen demographic. We've brought students into clubs not only to hear our afternoon shows, but to involve them in a participatory way. Playing in commercial clubs for their friends is a vivid and social way to engage them. Recently, we've focused our education program in East Palo Alto, meeting with kids who have no experience with classical music. In visits to the community center, Epicenter, we use Mercury Soul's unique integration of classical music and electronica to engage the students, such as drawing connections between making hip-hop beats and Baroque dance forms.
Yeah, I thought it was very cool.
Do you play this instrument?
Yes.
In every show, we feature an extraordinary young talent as part of our mission to reach the next generation. With seed funding from renowned violinist Anna Kiko Myers, we formalized this endeavor into the Anna Kiko Myers Youth Ambassador Program. By stepping outside of the concert hall into Mercury Soul's magical stagecraft and production, we inspire a new generation to reimagine the classical music experience.
For the first time, I played for a younger, more diverse audience, so different from the typical classical concert crowd. The experience blended different parts of my life in a way I will never forget.
In addition to the valuable opportunity to perform professionally alongside leading Bay Area musicians, the program gives our ambassadors an inside look into one of the most dynamic classical music organizations in the country. Youth ambassadors also receive one-on-one artistic mentorship, social media features, professional photography for their portfolios, VIP introductions, professional references, and letters of recommendation. Whether in our live shows, our education program, or with our youth ambassadors, Mercury Soul's integration of classical music, DJing, and spectacular production is a way to inspire the next generation and show a model for the field.
My name is Aliana Lily Yang. I'm 14 years old, and I'm a young opera singer, actor, and youth ambassador for Mercury Soul.
Being able to play these masterworks along with lights, with sound amplification, is a very fun experience because I get to see the audience react to all these things because they don't expect to see all of these things together, and it's fun just watching them being blown away. And it's fun thinking about how if Bach or Beethoven, Mozart, had they had access to huge speakers and lights, how would they have incorporated it into their show?